on. Here we go. And welcome to the hottest show on the planet, IC Gray with Class. This is a special edition. I always start off by thanking Impact for giving us this platform and this opportunity to come to you each and every week. I know it sounds a little redundant, but we have to say that because we don't take this for granted. You know, being on for 8 years is something that we take pride in, and we really appreciate the opportunity to come to you each and every week. And here comes my other brother, Bronco McCart. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in each and every week. I want to thank our guests, all our guests. We have over 200 shows. I'm sure we're approaching 300 episodes right now, Steph. I believe we have to check and find out. Bronco, welcome, brother. And that's Bronco McCart. So again, I am your host, Aaron Laverne. I'm here with my other co-host, my brother Stephen P. Stack. What up, Steph?
What's happening? What's happening?
Yes, sir. And our other brother from another mother, Mr. Bronco Superman McCart, former world champion of the world.
My man.
Absolutely. And Chantel couldn't be here, you know, our other partner in crime. I was just saying partner in progress. I like to say partner in progress instead of crime because we're not committing any crimes here. But we have a really special guest today. We have guests that's coming on, but we have a special guest in particular. There's a big game that's going on at Monroe High, and we want to get the insides of it. We have a brother on that's from Detroit, Michigan. His name is Brandon Murphy. I was about to say Brian. Get the next steps up, Brandon.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
But welcome, man. Welcome, bro. Sean reached out to me, Sean Jordan, who's part of this whole program that you guys are putting on at Monroe High. Can you tell the people who you are, what's going on this Friday, and tell us a little about yourself?
My name is Brandon Murphy. I'm part of the Detroit Spartans organization. We got a big showcase game coming up in Monroe. Friday the 30th starts at 6 p.m. We just trying to bridge the gap between Michigan and Ohio, have some fun, and make some good connects.
So this is a game, Michigan versus Ohio.
Michigan versus Ohio, yeah.
Oh, this should be real fun. So they don't have to wait till college football for Ohio State and Michigan to get together. They can come out and watch some youngins.
League level, yep. Get it on the little league level now.
Little league level, all right. So how did you get involved, Brandon?
I actually got involved with the Detroit Spartans by the way of my oldest daughter. She was a cheerleader, and my son was going out there starting around 2017. He started playing flag, and we've been with him ever since.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Tell us about the team and what, you know, how has it impacted your life as far as being a part of this football team? And this is a national team. I know Sean's son plays on this team, Rudy, right? If I'm not mistaken. He's a pretty good football player as well. So tell us what it does for you to be a part of this program.
Well, this program actually keeps my family pretty close-knit. I have daughters that cheerlead in the program. My girl, she is actually an administrator in the program. So, like, the program for us is like a family outing basically every day. So, like, my son plays on the team with Rudy. So, someone in my family does something with the Detroit Spartans organization every day.
Wow. And I noticed that Braylon Edwards, former Michigan superstar, I think he played for the Jets. I think the Jets drafted him. He
went to the Browns first, and then
he went to the Browns first? Okay. He went to Cleveland first. All right. Yeah. So there's another Michigan-Ohio connection, right?
Yeah, me and him graduated the same year. We actually attended a lot of the same youth programs when we were younger. So, yeah, I know.
Yeah, man. Well, tell me about his input and him being a part of this as well. I know he wanted to get on this call as well, and other partners too. Tell us how he got involved in all this.
Well, I know he does a broadcast show with Sean that Sean runs, I think maybe once or twice a month. Mm-hmm. And he's coming to the game. He's going to do some announcing for us. So he's going to come out, show some support, and, you know, show some love, take some pictures and all that.
All right. Steph, you got anything you want to say? Go ahead.
No, so is this game, is it full pads or is it flags, 7-on-7?
It's the real deal, full pads.
Nice.
You know, all 4 quarters, running clock, referees, the whole spiel.
Right. So how do you guys hook up with Monroe High School?
That's a connect to Sean. Sean Jordan has that connect. He's really good friends with the AD out there, so they were able to put that together for us.
Nice.
And how did you guys connect with the Ohio team? Do you know any players from the Ohio team? Do you know the other coaches? How did they get involved with this?
No, I kind of reached out to him when I was looking for teams. teams who had every level we had, willing to travel, of course, and was trying to play a Michigan team. So I reached out to a couple Ohio teams. Most of them weren't ready yet, but this particular organization was ready to go, and they were willing to come up and play.
Rocco.
So yeah, me, I came up in boxing, individual sport, but yet, we still had a lot of coaches in the gym. And I know those coaches in the boxing gym, especially, but I'm sure in every sport, but they're very impactful on the kids in the gym or the kids on the field. And is there any story or anything that especially sticks out for, a way that you may have impacted a kid in a special way?
Well, I'm not a coach. I'm actually just like a hands-on dad. So I'm kind of behind the scenes. So we have a very good coaching staff. I've been with my coach probably since 2019, and he's moved up with the boys quite a bit. So he has a really good relationship with them. They run through a brick wall for him.
Yeah. So now, did you play ball in Michigan, or you went to Michigan, or how did that work?
I just played little league and high school football.
Okay, but you ran around with you went to school with Braylon Edwards, you say?
No, I go to school with Braylon Edwards. We did like a couple little, and I don't know if you're familiar. Back in the day, they had NYSP and programs at like Wayne State, where kids would go out and do like an everyday program type thing.
Okay.
Outside of that, I know him from the youth football world. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Brandon, with Father's Day just passing, just recently passed, and I know a lot of fathers are involved, like yourself. And first, I just want to give you kudos for volunteering your time to be a part of this program. Do you see a lot of other fathers involved, especially African-American fathers, that get this so-called stigma of not being involved in their children's lives? And to see other African-American fathers stand up and do their job. There's a lot more fathers like you. I just want to give you kudos, and to all the fathers out there that are stepping up to be a part of something like this.
Oh yeah, well, we have mostly a good dad base out there. It's not, usually when you see stuff like that, you probably think it's a lot of single women. No, it's a lot of dads that come out there, volunteer their time, step up, coach, help with something as small as a chain crew. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of dads that dedicate their time out there.
So I got a how many kids you got on the team, and how did you guys put together the team?
Okay, so we have, I think, about 25 guys on the team, and if I'm not mistaken, most of them have been with us since 2020, give or take a couple. But for the most part, they've all been together for a long time, and it's a really good unit.
Okay. What are we going to see when we see this game? Are we going to see some exciting running back, some quarterback play, some tough tackling? What are we actually going to see? What are the people going to get when they pay their money? Also, I heard this is a fundraiser too, to also raise some money for the team as well. So just give us a little insight of what we're anticipating when we come out there.
Well, I give you a small synopsis. When you come to play the Detroit Spartans, and you're the other team, if you're good or not, this is your Super Bowl. So if you understand how we are, every team we play, this is their Super Bowl.
Is that right? Y'all got it like that, huh?
Hey, everybody want to be us and be like us, man.
I like it.
Talk that talk. I like
we're good
that.
physical hitting team from top to bottom. Good offense, good defense. You guys come out and see. You're gonna see some stuff.
What age range? There's like 3 games, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so we got a 9U kicking off at 6:00. I think 11U kicks off at 7, and then 12 kicks off. The feature game, I think, is going to be the 12U game. Because I think that Maple Heights team is like a Division II champ. Don't quote me on this, but I think so. So their 12U is really good. So our 12U, they're really good too. So it's going to be a really good game.
So we have go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, how long is this league? How long has this been around?
The league that we're in?
Yes.
This league that we're in is going on 2 years. We just joined AYF, but previously before that, we did 1 year in gyms, and then we've always been with PAL. So the 2020 year, when the COVID hit and everything shut down, we went over to gyms, and then the next year after that, we went to AYF with Sign My Somebody. So we got 2 years in with Sign My Somebody right now.
Okay.
But the organization has been around for about 10 years. 10 years of winning, top to bottom.
There you go.
2 years of winning. How far do you guys? Go ahead, Steph.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I followed your squad, the 7-on-7 squad, and they travel all over. And I follow Rudy because his stepbrother, I coached with them.
Okay.
They're nice. They got squads, so you got probably all them kids on this Detroit Spartans team, don't you?
What 7-on-7 team? Are you talking about the Sea Stars?
Yeah.
Yep, it's quite. Yeah, my son plays on it. There's quite a few Spartan kids on there, but with that team, it's really like a mix of kids from out the city. So, like some of the kids that we play against throughout the year, they get to be teammates in the off season. So it's a pretty good program, to be honest.
Yeah.
What particular players there's anybody that went to Division I or Division II? Are these a lot of players, young kids that go on to college to play also as well? And then
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Well, our kids are 11 and 12 and 9.
I mean, has there been kids from your program?
Oh yeah, we got 2 guys that made the draft last year. Lou Nichols. What was the other guy that made the draft last year? I can't think of his name. No, Sauce is the previous year. Mine Gardner, Sauce, he's the previous year. All good Spartan program kids. Dante Moore coming up. You got the what's the kid name from that goes to the school out there, the quarterback. What's his name? I can't think of his name. It's rolling on my tongue. Bryce Underwood, Spartan guy.
Wow.
So we got some pretty good guys coming out the program name.
Wow. And how far you guys travel? Like, what's the longest trips you guys been on? Like, you know what I mean?
We do Florida annually every year. So we do a week in Florida in the first week of December. That's been the norm for us since 2019. We do that every year. Kids look forward to that. Now we're just getting into like traveling. So we did Ohio a couple weeks ago. Probably would do Illinois. We're doing Illinois in August. So we getting out here and making a name for ourselves.
Wow. Where do you guys practice at? Where's your facility at? Do you guys have a place where you guys go and do your practicing?
Yep. We practice at Bishop Park. It's located behind Northwestern High School.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Steph. I'm sorry.
So, I like the fact that, you're getting these young fellas out there traveling because Michigan's one of the states when you're in high school that you don't get spring practice like the southern states do. So
right.
I always that Michigan is a little bit behind in talent. So I'm glad to see you guys getting out there and playing at these young ages because in high school we can't practice in the spring. But like in Ohio and down south, they had spring ball like colleges.
Right.
Brandon, my brother's a little, he's a little, he doesn't put himself out there like that. But he's in the Hall of Fame football at Adrian College, so he knows his game. He was a baller back in the day.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
So he had his stuff going on. Now tell us about your son, man. How is he? And are you one of them dads that's tough on him, or you just let the coaches do his thing? Because I know a lot of time.
You know what? I let the coaches do it because I come from football and sports, and it's just like I'm kind of hard on him. Nothing he does is good, but my son's pretty good. He won MVP last year. Latest team, games. He's a running back, middle linebacker. He's good, but I'm really tough on him. You know what I mean? He's good. I tell him so he can keep working harder. You know what I mean? You know how that is.
Yeah. What grade is he in?
He's going to 6th grade right now. He just graduated 5th. He's going to 6th grade.
Okay, yep. So you're already on him.
Yep.
What's his dreams? And you're not one of those dads that live vicariously through your kids. Like what is what does he want to do? Like he wants to make it to the NFL as well or go to college?
He either wants to make it to the NFL or the NBA. He actually just started playing basketball as well, but football is his first love. So yeah, he wants to do either or.
What's that? I'm sorry, you went out.
That he wants to do either or. Really,
either or?
Buy his mom a house and a car. That's his real goal.
I love that. That's what's up. He's already thinking about you guys. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, keep on about them grades.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good. I think he made the honor roll this year as well. Yep, good student. So going to the 6th grade, you got to be tight.
There you go.
Because a lot of young brothers put all their eggs in one basket, trying to be or aspire to be a professional athlete, and then that falls through. They have nothing to fall back on. So Absolutely. That's why teaching the young brothers, man, get your education. You always gonna have that. You know, an extra tool in your toolbox for the future. So I'm glad he's doing well, man, and I know you're a proud father. So we need more dads like you out there, and we appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, Brandon. You know, it's again, I iterate with what Stefan said, man. We're very happy that you came on. I know you're supposed to have other people come on with you, but you handling this really well, and I just want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk about what's about to happen Friday. Again, it is this Friday, June 30th, at 6:00 is 9. Go ahead, break it down. I'm going to make sure I get it right.
So June 30th, Detroit Spartans playing the Maple Heights Saints. First game starts at 6:00. That will be the 9U playing. Second game starts at 7:00, 11U playing, and the next game should be at 8:30, which is 12U playing. Yep, come on out. We're gonna have a good showcase for you. Be a couple vendors out there. We got a guy coming out there with some of the best barbecue from the city.
Okay.
Yep. So we got a lot going on, man.
That's what's up, man. I love it.
A fee to get into the.
I couldn't hear you.
Is there a fee to get into the games?
Yes, it costs $10 admission to get into the game. Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bronco.
No, I was going to ask the same question, but then so when you guys do the traveling that you do, I mean that's you get some of the money through these fundraisers and the rest pretty much out of pocket.
Correct. Yeah, it's either out of pocket. So whatever we don't raise from fundraisers, usually parents have to come up. So we try to at least cut the cost so it's not as expensive because you know how things are nowadays.
Sure. You know, and I hope everybody that gets to see this, you know, gets out there and supports this because, you know, I mean, we want to give our youth every opportunity to have every opportunity. You know what I mean? And to make it light on the parents, light as we can without having to dig in your pocket. It's tough enough out here nowadays just to make it, you know, an everyday life. And you want to give your kids the best opportunities. So if you can support this, hopefully everybody will come out, support it, raise a lot of money. And don't have to go in your pocket at all would be the best thing.
That would be.
Go ahead, Brandon. I'm sorry.
No, I was just telling that would be lovely if we actually raised enough not to have to go in our pocket. That's the goal actually, but you know how sometimes things work.
And that's the reason why we want to do this show, to raise as much money as possible, to get as many bodies out there as possible, to watch some entertaining football. You know, football is the new American pastime. I think it has surpassed baseball. I don't know about. I'm biased. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say that. I'm a baseball guy, and I'm telling
do you really?
Yeah, I'm a baseball. I play softball every Sunday. I don't know. Yeah. No.
That's Aaron's pastime. That's Aaron's pastime, not America's.
Well, you know what? I just watched my Atlanta Braves still do their thing. You know, I'm a Braves fan, and watching Acuna do, you know, the future MVP of the league, you know, do his thing yesterday. He is a G. What's your team, Brandon? Don't tell me it's the Tigers, man. Come on.
Still rolling with the Tigers.
Oh!
Just I'm biased, and I lived in Atlanta, so yeah.
Oh, you in Atlanta too? You're not a Braves?
I went to Morris Brown out there, so I'm biased with the Detroit stuff. So yeah, that's my team.
Oh man, you know what? Let me backtrack a little bit. Is Morris Brown at HBCU? Yes. Now tell me how that experience was of going to HBCU, and would you change that experience for anything? You know, because I'm trying to talk my daughter into doing the same thing, and I think she's want to lean towards HBCU. It's one of those things where it's like if you're traveling over 1,000 miles away from your home, right? You almost just have to get dropped off and dropped into the scene to appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because most people are apprehensive about leaving their home. You know what I mean? But yeah, one of the best choices I ever made. Taught me a lot. I got out into the world early in age, learned a lot, seen a lot, and that's actually why I am the way I am today. You know what I mean? So HBCUs are actually a good look for a lot of Black kids. Oh wow, how cool! Did you cross? Did you run a Divine Nine at all? Are you? No, when I got out there, man, there was so many guys from Detroit. We didn't do any fraternity stuff. Detroit was a gang. You know what I mean? Not a gang, but like a fraternity. You know what I mean? Yeah. I see one of your guys is coming in. We only got about 10 minutes. Mo, he's coming in now too. One of the coaches. Mo, I can't see you, brother. Come on, camera. I have to say, Mo, your guy, father, you'd be very proud. Held it down for you before you got on, man. I just want to welcome you to the show. IC Gray with Class. Tell us about your program. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you though, brother.
I'm working on that.
Cut your camera on, Mo. It's at the bottom. Cut your camera on.
Oh man, I suck. Let me see. Allow Zoom to access your cameras through.
As you're getting it on, go ahead, Steph. You got a question you want to ask?
So I gotta go to another meeting. So I'm gonna wish y'all luck. I'm gonna come out Friday, check it out. Probably I might even come with you, Ham. We'll go out there and get some watch some football.
Sounds good, bro.
You guys get there, notify John. I have a couple wristbands for you guys at the door.
My man.
All right, appreciate that. All right, I'll see y'all.
All right, brother. Be cool.
All right, Phil.
Yeah, another thing. Is you on, Mo? Okay. Check back in. Yeah. Brandon, tell us about your daughter being a part of this program as well. A cheerleader. So they got the whole thing. They got a whole staff of cheerleaders too?
They got a whole staff of cheerleaders. One of the best programs. My 19-year-old daughter has all kind of accolades, championships with cheer. She's actually a cheer coach. I got an 8-year-old daughter. She is on C team. I think she's cheering up this year. She's on C team. So we've got a lot of excellent stuff going on out there, man.
All right, Mo. Good. I see you, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, man? You all right?
It's a pleasure, man, to have you on, bro. I heard so many great things about your program. Again, Brandon held it down for you, man. What a great brother he is, man. I can't wait to meet you guys in person, man. And what you guys are doing is so commendable to our young African-American youth, man. And I just want to give you kudos and everybody that's involved in this whole program. Tell us about your program. Like I said, we only got about 5 minutes to go, but tell us about your program and how you got involved, bro.
Okay, so yeah, I got involved because I actually played youth football in the city of Detroit through PAL. Then I went on to play in high school at Detroit Henry Ford through Mike Marshall, and I ended up earning a scholarship. I played up at Eastern Michigan, and everything didn't go as planned. You know, I ended up having a little knee injury, but then I came back home and wanted to give back. So I've been coaching ever since. As far as our organization, we're an elite football organization. We win a lot. We win a lot, way more than we lose. So
that's what Brandon was saying.
It's very competitive environment, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna see all that smoke with Michigan versus Ohio out there, huh? Y'all go up.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's go blue. So it's personal when we going against them Ohio boys.
I love it, man. I love it. Go ahead, Bronco. Before I know when to get out.
I was going to say. So what you're saying, when they're out on that field, there's no participation awards, right? You got to win.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just
want to make sure.
Hey Mo, do you got any kids that's involved in the program? You got any of your kids part of the program?
Oh yeah. I have a 10-year-old son. I have a 12-year-old son and my 7-year-old daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I don't coach any of them. I have coached them before throughout the program.
Right.
But the last couple of years, I just been coaching my group and letting them kind of do their own thing.
And how has that been? You got any special kids? Tell us about your experience of coaching, because coaching is more than just X's and O's, right? Coaching is connecting with the kids and making sure that their future is bright. So you're coaching more than just, like I said, X's and O's in football. You're coaching the game of life. So tell us how that has been for you personally.
So yeah, I've had plenty of different experiences with different type of kids. When I first started coaching, I was in an area that was, pretty decent. Then I ended up going over towards the east side of Detroit, and I got a chance to coach kids who was struggling bad. I mean, as far as food, transportation, education, everything. It's just it was a wreck, and it kept me over there for about 3-4 years until they shut the org down. But and then so I've just had a chance to experience different type of kids throughout the city, and it gives me a different point of view, throughout my coaching. I've been called a life coach by a parent. Like one parent got mad at me, like, "Oh, you don't know football, you're a life coach."
Yeah,
I'm both. I'm big on like growth. I'm big on, just getting the kids to understand that they won't be kids long, and they have to mature, and those times are close. And so, a lot of the stupid mistakes that we make, we got to kind of start thinking about those mistakes before we do them, because they're 11, and, in 3 years, they'll be teenagers, they'll be in high school, they'll be, what the word I'm looking at, they just won't have all the guidance that because they start to get to that age where they think they know a lot and they rebellious. And so I'm just trying to like beat it in their head, all the good values and morals that, was put in me throughout my parents and my coaches and my role models and my mentors, all that stuff. So it's fun, dude. I love it.
Yeah, I could talk to you guys forever, and I will get to meet you guys in person. But as young African American men, and you well knows as well as I know, how difficult it is to keep, because we didn't have social media, right? And how much more difficult it is to keep our kids focused and out of the streets. Say, how do you guys keep them on football? They can get lost in girls and all this other stuff in life, but how do you guys keep them focused on the game of football and to better their lives and keep them away from the streets?
Yeah, so that's hard.
Yeah.
The fact that we only get them 2 hours out the day.
Okay.
That's pretty hard. But like I said, we just try to do our best within those hours and put the values and morals that, like, my coaching staff are all great guys. None of them want to be a street guy. None of them think they're a thug. They are role models and they're here for the kids' growth. So, like I said, through those 2 hours, we're giving back, not just football, life, and we just hoping that that's enough. We all got our own family, so it's only so much we can do outside of football. We're volunteers, we got jobs, we got our own families. So my days are tight, literally. I wake up in the morning, I go to work.
We're seeing a lot.
Oh man.
To piggyback off, we do a lot of outings. It's a lot of team bonding. The kids bond a lot together. So just to piggyback off what he said, we actually spend a lot of time together, like a family, like one big family. Barbecue, fishing, we do all kind of stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, that's incredible, man. Again, I don't know. Well, we were almost out of time. And I just want to say I appreciate you, Brandon. I appreciate Mo. We're going to do our best to spread the word and share. And all you guys out there that are watching this show, make sure you share it. Make sure you get out there and support the youth, support these young men, be the best version of themselves. We really appreciate you, Brandon. And with that being said, Bronco, we're going to leave with what?
Love, respect, and unity to inspire change.
And in order to see clearly,
you have to see gray.
We see gray. Do you? Peace.
All right.
Thank you, Brandon. We'll see you soon, brother. Tell Mom and family what's up. All right. Peace.